Hello everybody, welcome to another quick video. Now, we're actually just in St John's in the Vale at the moment, in the Lake District. Not far from Thirlmere, sort of just down from the majestic lands of Vale and all the Dodds. But the weather is absolutely diabolical. It's been absolutely torrential rain. We've had stupidly high winds up to about 40 mile an hour. So really getting out has been quite tough, but as you can see in the distance, it's still quite pretty. But because it's, well, incredibly wet, what I'm going to do, have a bit of a wander down this lane and see what sort of things we can spot. Obviously not too far from the van, just in case it does come down at a stupid pace again. So I can sort of run back. I've come light, literally just got the other one with the 12 to 100 on, and just got a little wrist strap, just hold on to it just for a bit of a lightweight wander, just in case it does get a bit heavy, and just tuck everything away in my coat. Nothing's going to get wet. So let's have a wander, see what's around, and you never know, there might be something quite pretty. Now obviously I own one fairly well waterproof, says the 12 to 100, not too worried about that, but I don't really want to get them completely soaked. Definitely going to try and keep any water off the lens as much as I possibly can. Obviously I'm filming this on the Osmo Pocket 3, which isn't waterproof, so if it does come down, I'll sort of be tucking you away in the pocket. But there's a section down here, down by one of the car parks, and there's a lovely stream that runs past. And I might be able to get something along there, but I'm keeping an eye up there, because basically that's where the wind's coming from at a stupid rate of knots, and basically all the rain seems to be sort of coming across that way. So I'm keeping an eye on what's going on over there, grab some shots in, and hopefully get into this sort of section down by the stream, give us a little bit of shelter and possibly some subjects as well to have a play with. So I've just about managed to avoid another quick downpour and managed to get into this section down by the stream. Now it's quite muddy, but if I just flick you around you can see what sort of trees we've got here. Quite nice. Like I say, we're actually getting another downpour at the minute, but might be a couple of subjects I can pick out. Something worth a try anyway. But the beauty of it is, in the meantime, if you excuse the rain that's actually on the lens at the moment, there's a lot of little sort of bits and bobs dotted around, like wet leaves, some mosses, so there's loads of bits you can sort of pick out, even if the weather's frankly absolutely abysmal. But hopefully, like I say, if I get a little bit of a wander into that sort of area there, I'll be able to pick something out. Whether I'll get something with the stream, I don't know. I'm going to have a bit of an explore and see what's in there, but hopefully we'll get something. Found out some lovely mosses around. I've just managed to grab a quick snap on now. Nothing spectacular, but I think it kind of works. So you might just be able to hear the rain at the moment, sort of falling on the canopy above me. And yeah, it's coming down pretty heavy again, but the stream behind me is actually quite pretty. Let's pick out a couple of little bits, nothing spectacular. Exactly, I'm just wandering around with the camera, just see what I can find. More of a recce mission than anything. But yeah, there's some good flow to the water, because obviously we've had a lot of rain, and this is sort of all runs down and basically all the surrounding sort of hillside just empty into it. So yeah, there's a fair bit of sort of water flowing on it, so I'm not getting too close, being a little bit careful. You know, you've got to wind your foot in a little bit, but certainly sort of some of these trees, you know, they're quite characterful. A couple over on the far bank as well are really, really pretty. May or may not be able to get some frame out of it, but yeah, it is quite pretty, despite the fact that it is absolutely soaking wet at the minute. And if I try and sort of get further out in this bit, a little bit of a clearing, and sort of try and get onto the next stage. There we go. If I just spin you around, you can actually see up the stream, you can see the flow on it. So that's the stream that we've got. Okay, it's pretty. There's a few little bits that we can pick out. Some fantastic mosses on some of these trees as well. But yeah, looking out over that way, it's it's quite pretty really. There's quite a bit here, but I'm going to pop the Osmo away again now, because frankly it's getting very, very wet, and I'll see if there's anything else a bit further on. There's a few little features around here. There's nothing spectacular, but it's all a case of sort of picking stuff out. Now, obviously, there's no light at all today. It's just flat. We've got rain coming in and out, high wind, so you have to sort of improvise a bit and sort of, come up with things that normally wouldn't sort of catch your eye. So it's a case of looking deeper in. Like I say, there's lovely, got some, just spinning around, lovely oak leaves here on this sort of small oak that's growing up. Those are actually slightly backlit. You can get some really nice intricate patterns from it. Obviously, because it's high winds, you've got to pick your shutter, get it just about right, but yeah, practice, you'll get a few shots in. Don't be afraid to take 5 or 6, 7 shots. Just make sure you get one that works for you. So looking back down the lane there's maybe something we can pick out of that. I'll try a few little bits and bobs, but I'm going to sort of wander a little bit further up. Not too much further, because it looks like the stream's sort of washed over the bank a bit too much down there. I'm going to try a few more bits and bobs around here, and then start having a wander down onto the lane, and we'll see what else is around there. I've got to admit, this is one thing that does appeal to me. There's a little tiny bridge over, like a beck that runs into the stream, and there's some fantastic mosses here, and you can tell they've been fairly dry, but they're starting to sort of wake up a little bit. Let me just spin you around. Just down here. There we go. So just sticking up lovely. Now, if I run something around probably about an f4.5 on that, there's enough separation between that and the leaves behind to get quite a nice effect, I think. So quite low onto it, looking across, and yeah, I think that'll work. I'll pop it up now for you. A little bit further down, I've come across these absolutely stunning characters just here. Gonna try and sort of move around a little bit, pick something out, but they're really nice. But unfortunately, there's a lot of light coming through, so I don't know whether I'll be able to do anything. It might realize I have to really sort of process it hard in the edit, possibly even push to a black and white. We'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely going to try and grab a snap. There's a section that I'd love to actually sort of shoot up the stream, but I'm not risking sort of wading into that just in case it's not as firm as it looks. Not worth the risk, just not worth it. So yeah, kind of a shame. Be nice to actually get it, but not in these conditions. I don't think. It's just a little bit too risky. But it's a beautiful little spot. It looks like it's actually a little picnic spot that's sort of alongside the car park down there at Legburthwaite. And frankly, it is lovely. It's a really nice spot. Yes, the weather is a challenge, but if you don't come out in bad weather, you don't really know what it's going to be like. I figured, well, it's like 2 minutes away from the van. If it gets too heavy, I can abort, and I think I've got a couple of reasonable shots out of it. But what I'm going to do, pop a few more shots up now that I've taken some that's been wandering around. If you've liked the video, please do give us a thumbs up, and if you've really liked it, hit subscribe, see more from me every week. But from a very wet and rather non-summery sort of Legburthwaite in the Lake District, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway shade our leisurely goodbyes. In your terry cotton sweater, with your arms sweeping the sky. It was then I had a knowing. You were waving till the bend. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I